recording. Just let me know when you're ready.
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. Hey, John, it's Christoph, your closing lunch. How you doing today, man?
Hey, doing good, man. How you doing?
I'm doing good, man, like always. Anyways, no talking. Are you ready for the call?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, great. So I saw you booked in last night and you were looking to better understand what it looked like actually working with us. Is that right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
And just to let you know, so what I like to do in this call is ask a couple questions to better understand you and your goals of high ticket sales. And if I feel like we can help you achieve those goals, we'll get more of that in the call. Does that sound good?
Okay, yeah.
Okay. And to kick things off, a bit back on yourself and we're looking into high ticket sales and we'll take it from right there.
Okay, so I'm 20 years old. I'm looking to get into high ticket sales because I really don't like the job I'm working right now, and I'm looking to get another source of income so I can maybe make more money with this job and also help my parents a bit.
Okay. So you're 20 years old and you want to help your parents out and have another source of income and also to move away from your job that you don't like. And you said specifically you
Yeah.
don't like your job and what do you don't like about your job specifically?
First, ask what job I do.
Okay. And like you said like you don't like the job you currently work in. What job do you currently work in?
Avoid the repetition. Just repeat that again.
Okay, and like you're saying like you have a job that you don't like working at and what job specifically is that you're working at?
Um, I'm working in a retail store. I'm just moving boxes around and just
Mm.
doing this kind of stuff.
Okay, and like how's it like working there? Do you like it or
No, man, it's so boring. I mean, you just have to move boxes from point A to point B, like 8 to 10 hours a day, and I mean, you're getting paid shit money. Um, Not making anything is not. It doesn't really align with what I want to do in the future. But I just joined this job. I just started doing this job because it was an easy way to make some money. But
okay.
now I just got tired.
Okay, man. That's totally understandable. And you also mentioned you want to help out your parents, and why specifically you want to help out your parents?
Because man, every good son should help their parents.
I mean, yeah, but like, have you like seen something specifically that makes you want to help them, or just you just feel
I
like you
mean,
have
I
to?
see them. I see them every single day working a 9 to 5. Okay, they have good jobs, but it's just I can see on their faces that they got a bit tired of doing that job. And after 30, 40 years of doing the same thing over and over again, it gets a bit like annoying. So I want to retire them from that.
Okay. Okay.
So I think you could dig a bit deeper
Yeah, I feel
on
like
the job side.
yeah. Let's just like start over, like from
Okay,
um.
okay, okay.
Yeah, I'm starting. So I'm hearing you're 20 years old and you want to go to high ticket sales because you want to help out your parents, and also you want to move away from your current job you're working because you don't like it. That's
Yeah,
what you said. And
yeah.
what specifically don't about and like what job are you specifically working at right now?
Just working in a retail store for a friend of my father, and just moving boxes around. It's pretty boring this job.
Okay, so like from my hearing, like you don't like it. Be honest, you don't like it.
No, 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 completely.
Yeah, like how long you been like working there for?
I've been working there for like 8 months now. Yeah,
Okay,
at the beginning I just like started working there because it was an easy way to make money. But now I just got tired. I want to do other stuff because this is not what I want to do with my life.
okay, so you want to get to high ticket sales because like you don't like your current job, right?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay, and like why not go to a different job? Like, why specifically you want to get into high ticket sales? There's a thousand things to do.
Phrase it a bit differently.
All right. And you're saying you want to get into high ticket sales, but like, there's like a thousand other things to get into. Why specifically high ticket sales you want to get into?
Because I think I really like it as a business model because first you don't need basically any money to start. Um, apart if you join like a program or something, and then it's really like a skill that you eventually have to learn in the future if you want to do big things. So I think it's a great way to make money.
Okay. Yeah. Have you tried any other business models in the past?
No, never.
Okay, so like, This will be your first business model, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, and like moving forward, you also said you want to help out your parents and stuff, and why
Hmm.
specifically do you want to help out your parents?
Because every good son should help their parents. I mean, you just see them working, and they gotta be tired because they're getting older now, and you just want to help them, retire.
Okay. Do you like want to help your parents like because like you feel like you have to, or do you see something in their life that you want to change in them?
That's a good question. I mean, yeah, it's a bit more both of the things. I just want to help them because I want to be grateful to them, but and also I want to, allow them to stop working the shitty job they're working. Not because it's much of a shitty job, but because they got tired. They want to do other things in their elder years.
Okay, and like just for me to better understand, like what job are you working specifically? If you don't mind me asking.
Me?
Yeah, what job are they specifically working?
I told you. I'm moving boxes around in a
Okay,
retail store.
all right. Okay,
Maybe you could ask something like, okay, and before looking to hire sales, like, have you tried looking like for other jobs, or
yeah,
they're just not available in your area?
yeah, and you want to go to high ticket sales, and have you like thought of getting any other jobs besides high ticket sales?
You mean in the real world?
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried to apply for a couple, but the qualification was just too high for me. I don't have a degree. I don't have nothing, so they just didn't accept me.
Okay. Um, I feel like, mm, I feel like this is like good
Now
enough.
recap a bit. Recap a bit.
Yeah,
Okay,
recap.
so the reason why you wanna get into high ticket sales, blah blah blah. Blah.
Okay, so the reason you want to get in high ticket sales because you want to move away from your current job of moving boxes every day, and like you also don't like that job, so you just want to be out there, and you also want to help out your parents and stuff. And for you to help out your parents, like what exactly do you mean by that? Do you want to? No, no, no. Fuck. I heard it. I know. Let me restart that. Okay.
No, you could have a question, just had to phrase it a little bit differently. Just something like, okay, and exactly with helping your parents, what do you mean? Like giving them a bit of money every single month, or you wanna really retire them?
Okay.
You could ask something like this.
Okay. So just to recap, you're 20 years old and you want to help out your parents and honestly move away from the current job you're working. And in order to help out your parents, like what exactly do you mean by help out your parents?
Tell me the two alternatives. Do you want to retire them, or do you want to just give them, a bit of money every single month?
Okay. So just to recap, you're 20 years old and you want to escape the current job you're working at moving boxes like for like 10 hours a day and like it's honestly something you don't like to do. And you also mentioned you want to help out your parents, and what exactly do you mean by help out your parents? Do you want to retire them or just give them money every week or
Yeah,
month?
yeah, I want to retire them.
Okay. And like and and in order to retire them, like okay. And in order to retire them, how much do you think you need to be bringing in to accomplish that?
I think I need to be making like to support myself and my parents. I need to be making like 15K a month with high
Okay.
ticket sales.
Okay. And why
That's the goal.
specifically 15K? Like why not 10K or
Because in the country we live, it's pretty expensive. So at least I have to give like 5K each to my parents if I want to retire them completely.
mm,
And also I would like to have some money for myself and a little bit to stack them up. So I think 15K a month is the bare minimum.
okay. And you say you want to stack up like what are you stacking up towards here?
That's I really like this question. It's really good to have like some money set apart, but just the main thing is that in the future I wanna finally open like my store,
Mm,
and to open a store you need like 500,000 or something, and so I need a bit of money on the side, so that's the
okay.
reason.
Okay, and just to help you visualize your future, like let's say you make 15K your next month, like what would be the first thing you do with that money?
Dang, good man, you're getting smooth. Um, the first thing I do with the money, I first like give 10K to my parents, and then the other 5K I basically fix my room a bit because it's the same room I've been living in for like 10 years now since when I was 10, so I have to do that.
Hold up. Let's just pause real quick, bro. I'm so proud of myself, bro.
Yeah, man,
I'm
you're
proud of
getting smooth.
myself. Okay, okay, let's say you make 15K for the next like 12 months, which is a year. What would your life look
Yeah.
like in the future?
Would your life look like compared to the life you're living right now?
Okay. And let's say you make that 15K for like 12 months straight, which is a year. What would your life look like compared to your current no, no. Let's say
No,
you
no,
make
it was good.
yeah, like I like missed the word. It's not good.
Okay.
Okay, and let's say you make 15K for the next 12 months, which is a year. What would
Okay.
your life look like compared to the future? And no, it doesn't sound right.
Yeah,
Um,
it's good. You just have to go on and don't fumble.
okay, let's say make 15K for the next 12 months, which is a year. And what would your life look like in the future if you make 15K compared to now?
It'll be totally different. I'll just be more free of doing whatever I want. I travel, I go places with my friends, I just live experiences in my 20s, and like whenever I turn like 25, 27, then I'll start thinking about like longer term things. But for the moment, I just, enjoy a bit my life, but at the same time, like work hard with high big sales
Okay,
and
and you
learn the skills.
mentioned you mentioned you want to travel. And if you don't mind me asking, like, where specifically do you want to travel to?
Because I feel it's something that I always wanted to do, but didn't really have the possibility of doing that in the past. At least not how I want to travel, and so yeah, I want to live these experiences before I become too old.
I mean, like, where specifically do you want to travel to, if you could?
Just around the world. Would like to visit Europe a bit more. I would
Okay,
like to go to America. Never been there, and also would like to go in like the tropical islands and stuff.
okay,
I
okay,
don't think
man.
this was a necessary question, but okay,
It
this is
like
not a
it
problem.
like it was just a question to like make you like
Yeah,
visualize it
yeah, yeah.
more. It's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
really a good question, but it's just there.
Yeah,
Um,
okay.
okay, and like, how long have you been experiencing like all this, not having a location for him, not be able to help your parents, and living this shitty life with this shitty job? How long have you been experiencing this for?
Don't say shit your life because I didn't say it, okay?
All right.
Also, these questions should be at the end of the situation, but if you put it at the end of vision is not a big of a problem.
Mm.
Also, there is the question after this one, how would you feel moving away from the situation you are living in now?
I forgot about that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's say no, no. And like, how would you feel to like finally move away from the current life you're living right now of moving boxes every day and not be able to help your parents?
I feel I feel amazing and feel basically be better than everyone my age, so I feel over the moon, man.
Okay. Okay, and for me, just to better understand your whole situation, how long have you been experiencing this for?
I'm experiencing this for you mean all this the job.
Yeah, like the job, everything.
um I'm working this job for like 8 months. I'd say like 6 months. The first 2 months weren't this bad because I was really young, so I wasn't really caring much.
Okay.
But 6 months, yeah, 6 months ago, I'd say.
Okay, so you've been doing this for 6 months. And how long have you been trying to change your current situation?
I've discovered like I knew about high ticket sales before, but like I really got into it like 1 month ago, I'd say.
Okay. Okay, so you discovered like a month ago. And what steps have you
Yeah.
taken towards in high ticket sales?
Wait, you missed one question.
Okay. Let me see, let me see.
Remember it.
I'm not even like looking at the script anymore. I'm just
Yeah, yeah,
bringing
I
it.
understand.
Um,
The realization one.
okay. And why do you think it took you so long to come with the realization that you made a change?
Because at the beginning I didn't really think that there was a way I could change the situation. I just thought I had to go to university and stuff and pursue a career. But now I understand that all this online business stuff is real. People are making real good money, and so I wanna get into this.
Okay. So, what steps have you taken so far towards high ticket sales specifically?
In this month.
Yeah, in this month.
Um, Really not much. I watched some YouTube videos. Taking some notes. Just trying to learn the skill.
Okay, that's totally understandable. Like you did say you're new to this, and fuck, I can't stutter it there. Okay. Yeah, man. I totally understand. You're new to this and stuff, and fuck. Got to say. Da.
So here you reframe what I said. Okay, so what you're saying that the only reason why you haven't taken action, you haven't gone into high ticket sales before, is just because you didn't believe all the business models are online.
So what again?
Is that- Um, you have to focus on the time I've been spending, like thinking about making a change. Say something like, okay, and so you're saying that the only reason why you haven't taken action in this 6 months, but you took taken action only 1 month ago, is because you didn't really believe all the business models that are online, like
Okay.
something like that. So you can focus on my limiting beliefs.
Okay. So the only reason you haven't like taken steps towards, and the only reason you haven't took concrete steps towards high ticket sales is because like you didn't know it was like true. Was it that?
Yeah, I wasn't really convinced that it would work for me.
Okay. So the only reason you haven't taken concrete steps towards high ticket sales is because you didn't feel like, um,
Earlier. I'm working on it now, but you have to focus on those 5 months that I haven't done anything.
okay.
Okay.
Okay, so you said you been going through this for about 6 months. You've been dealing with this for, and you've been trying to change for like a month, man. That's like a 5 month gap, man. Why do you think it took you 5 months? That's too computational, right? I don't know.
Here I'm telling you the realization, the belief thing. So I'd say, yeah, I didn't really believe all the business models like I see online could work for me.
Okay. Um.
Here, what do you mean they couldn't work for you? They work for other people. Why shouldn't they work for you?
Okay.
This is the question to ask.
Okay. And why do you think high tickets, and why do you think other business models didn't work for you? Couldn't fuck. And why do you think other business models like you didn't believe that could work for you?
Because I really don't know. I just wasn't convinced about them, and I just didn't really got into it. Now I'm
Okay.
struggling to understand.
Yeah. Okay. And I'm starting to understand. You've been dealing with working a current job. You're working, moving boxes every day, and seeing your parents not living the life you want them to live. And the only thing that's been stopping you from taking concrete steps towards high ticket sales to achieve the goals you want to achieve is you not being convinced in other business models. And
The the first part is kind of inaccurate. I have to say the reason why you haven't taken action like 5 months 5 months earlier, you're probably already at your goal, is because you didn't really believe that business models could work for you.
okay.
Yeah, again.
Okay, so I'm starting to understand. Like you've been dealing with this for 6 months. You've been trying to do this for 1 month, and that's like a
Yeah.
5 month gap. And the only reason you haven't taken action in those 5 months is because you wasn't convinced of high ticket sales. Is that right?
I wasn't convinced that the business models could work for me.
Okay,
Okay.
okay. Sorry, but I'm starting to
Yeah.
understand. You've been doing this for about 6 months, and you've been trying to change for 1 month. That's like a 5 month gap, and in those 5 months, you didn't take any action, any real action, because you wasn't convinced fuck, in the
Come
bit
on, continue.
in the business models or something like that. I forgot.
Um, yeah, I think so. Yeah. It seems like now you have to do the coaching moment. You have to assume the reasons
Okay,
the real reasons why I didn't take action, because it's something new for you, and you had a bit of fear coming into something like this. Is that something is it fair to assume?
okay, so
This is clearly fear. A fear of not working for me and taking risks, and you have to assume that and show your expertise. Just wrap this. I'm going to the bathroom. Okay.
okay,
5 minutes. In the meantime, like repeat this part in your head. Okay.
all right, okay. It seems like you're okay. So it seems like you're pretty new to this for a month. Okay, so it seems like you are new to high ticket sales. You only been working towards it for about a month, and you have this fear of, and you, fuck. So it seems like you're pretty new to high ticket sales. You only knew about it for about a month, and so it seems like you so it seems like you're pretty new to high ticket sales. You only know about it for about a month, and you have you have this uncertainty about high ticket sales and other business models, is because fuck. Okay, it sounds like you're pretty new to this. You only knew about high ticket sales for about a month, and a month, and you were not that convinced about other business models and high ticket sales, is you weren't because you were probably not as a fuck. Okay, so it seems like you're pretty new to this, and you only know if it, so. So it seems like you're pretty new to high ticket sales, and you have uncertainty of high ticket sales and other business models in the past. Business models is because you were not that aware. Where that fix that could work out because because you're pretty new to this, and it's totally understandable. Because when I first got into high ticket sales, I thought,
Here I am.
all right, um, uh,
Okay. Are you ready?
yeah, kind of. Okay, I'm gonna just wing it. Um, okay, so it seems like you're pretty new to high ticket sales. You only been aware of it for about a month, and um, you are like uncertain or no, you can't not uncertain. You're
Don't fumble over this.
yeah, I know. Okay, so it seems like you're pretty new to high ticket sales. You only knew about it for a month, and you are not convinced about it because you are pretty new to this from my yeah, and it just called me all guard. Okay, so it seems like you're pretty new to high ticket sales. You only knew about it for about a month, and
Yeah.
it seems like you are uncertain un or not convinced about high ticket sales is because you're not really that aware of it, right?
Not really in high extent. So, um, you have to be a little bit more focused in the past. Like you had to say, okay, so the reason why you still haven't taken action in this 5 months is because you didn't really believe in this business models.
Mhm.
But is it fair to assume that the real reason why you really didn't go into them is because you got a bit of fear of getting to something new? Is that fair to assume? Because I know it's difficult to believe that when you're working a job like yours and it's maybe paying less than 1,500 a month. It's hard to see that a business model can make you tens of thousands of dollars every single month. So I know that getting into something new like this can be like can seem unrealistic. But are you not like fully convinced that high ticket sales is something that, or instead of asking that, do you agree with that?
Okay.
So playing on my limiting beliefs in the past, say
Mhm.
that it wasn't like actual conviction that won't work for me, but say that I I got a bit I got a bit scared of getting into them. Okay.
Okay. Okay, so it seems like you're pretty new to hot ticket sales. You only been know about it for about a month, and you said no. Okay, so it seems like
Even if you fumble.
you're pretty new to high ticket sales. You only knew about it for a month, and it seems like you have like the fear of getting into something new, and because of that, like you haven't been able to make much progress to high ticket sales because
We're not talking about how to sales yet. We're talking about the previous business models.
okay. Okay.
Hiding sales is something, it's something I'm heading on. It's 1 month I've been looking videos and practicing. Okay.
Okay. Okay. So it seems like you have this. No, okay, so it seems like you have this fear of getting into something new, and that's totally understandable because getting something new can be scary and stuff. And because of you like being scared to get into something new in the past, you haven't been able to make much progress in other business models. Is that right?
Yeah, I really didn't want to start to get into it. I think that's could be the reason.
Okay, and do you see how you being scared to get into something new will continue to hold you back in anything in life? Be honest.
But I mean, now I'm convinced that hiding sales is the way to go. So I
Okay.
believe it works. So that's not a problem.
And why are you convinced like high ticket sales is the way to go?
Because like I explained earlier to you, I think it's a good business model to start from, and I also started seeing that like many people um had results with it. So I started to believe that I started to believe when I got into it that like you can actually achieve results with it.
Okay. Okay, and let's say you don't move past this behavior of being scared of getting something new. What do you think you
Mm-hmm. You were there.
I kinda like lost my thought. Because what do you think? Okay, let's say like three years from now, you don't move past this behavior of being scared of getting something new. Where would you be in the next 3 years?
I mean, if I don't get into high ticket sales, you mean?
Yeah.
I think I've been in the same position, maybe a different job, but like same position basically.
Okay, and is that something you're okay with, like not be able to retire your parents or
No, not really.
okay. Okay, and just to recap, like on our on okay, and just to recap on your whole situation, you are 20 years
Yeah, I'm
old.
gonna do this section a little too easy, okay?
Yeah,
So I didn't really like the challenge section,
me
so let's
either.
go over that one more time. This one is the one you're struggling the most on.
Alright. I'm
Okay, so let's start from the beginning.